Nyantechwa, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe, Akumabusian for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Woo, tiache. Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the Taptap Send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Le first kakomu abusian for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Yo, abusia for me mamo ajo me mamo baby bia wo hwe me ana wo tie me efi ebia me mamo akwaba edo eba eye jumadie ayato ndin say time with tap send every Thursday bia yede ebro live on OT Media TV meeting ene nana kwame osaitu na me mamo nyina akwaba edemo eba jumadie so na medamo ase nso say enwumre mo ajoin jumadie na ye nyina ye ba betwetwe enkomo na enkomo na ye ba betwetwe no ye lawyer ye tai eni no edi jumadie ewo ahanomo lawyer wisdom Akaho from Wise Smart Solicitors eni enwumre ono ena ye no ba betwetwe enkomo. And the topic for tonight's discussion the pathways to UK settlement, especially supporting a senior family members move to the UK. Me de topic we eto honoma na me boss say ave de wo be kire kwan a ye mfa so mbra UK na mse dabi se wo UK hanom e kwan a wo be fa so a obetimi anya settlement ana se wo ba wadi bro ana wo ba wadi bo 18 e kwan a ono nso obetimi ede no fa so afi oman Ghana mu need to ede no aba be kan ho ewo ahanom eno ho nkomo ena ye ba betwetwe eni ti bomodi afre wo nua bi adamfo bi now also enjoying so church platform cry for link no to so na invite people to join us this evening. It's a discussion a discussion be a ebeboa ye nuanom bebre e adesua and a ye ba besua. And I just want you to be aware say this is not a legal advice, it's an educative programmer. And it is after this program now here special legal advisor bomodia na kohun lawyer na wonu entwetwe eho enkomo na emum we de adesua ena ye ba besua ewo hanum enanwumre mamemfa asida emfa ma boafo izanze won no kita mimu ema mitimi di dwumadie ebro baby bia wo a wo hweme ene edai Mr. wa say won't tap in can na me can for tap send the amount. It's as no enqua any money transfer company any war boa enuanom ewo amonone emo mutimi eko support ebusuan for ewo my Ghana mu say wa wo ye project bi na opese udi sika eko support project no ana say busuan for ena wo send sika akwa support emu ni nyina bomode na fafa tap send eso say we need app na bomode akọ App Store Play Store na download the app ni se sia o download the area ebebusa say o promo code na wabomodiana with the OTMG1 edi ashim OTMG1 edi ashim ebema wo hey sada esemekano OTMG1 o enter OTMG1 pe na who be at text him said and be careful matre be careful into them into a program so o the OTMG1 who enter OTMG1 pe ebe ubenya eye £10 bonus on your first transfer and into bomodia so wo UK Europe Canada America baby bia will be a OTMG1 eye juma ewo honomo on your first transfer you get a bonus of £10, €10, $10 na ode ahwe how far anything bomodia na for tap send edi ujuma and an update if you tap send eba and say needed to 1 hour UK by the end of June tap send is going to roll out a debit card tap send customers nyina ebinya debit card in their app Now person who order for a physical card and so so ubetimi order for a physical card. Ebi obi bebusa say na your bank account bebre any assign your bank card na Taptap Send be issue cards ama yede. Very easy and very simple. Taptap Send issue bank card and bank account details the ama one customers by the end of June. One wo UK na Europe for so sabe komo de so na Canada and the American so ebre eswa almost so ensa ebe komo de. All that you need to do say create with Taptap Send wallet but mo de ko app no so na uko down hokakra after transfer history na ubehu create your wallet. Create your wallet. Create here. Just create your wallet now. Say create your wallet no now verify your Taptap Send account. I mean, if you haven't added your ID to your Taptap Send account, Ebebusa say upload your ID. So the ID Taptap Send accepting can be a full driving license if you are in UK, Europe, and now say or passport UK, Europe, Canada, America, and now Ghana passport, and I say Ghana card. All these IDs no Taptap Send accept it as your proof of ID. Would upload you proof of ID ni via ebe busa ebe catch say take yourself a selfie na ye de amache your picture in your ID and yourself in our channel. Na ya say we ni onipa wo say oni na pepepe na fe ya approve the amount na wakoso etimi use Taptap Send wallet. Now this is where the conversation ewo. Unya o Taptap Send wallet ni area ubetimi disika ato Taptap Send wallet mu na fe where you use o Taptap Send Visa card. A quite best na betimi afa use Taptap Send Visa card. Two ways, either say ube order for a physical card or you can use Taptap Send virtual card. You can link your virtual card to your Apple Pay or Google Pay and you'll be able to use to make payment. Baby bia will be for na. Na nienti America se Taptap Send Visa card na ye amount ne say. Ohwe rate Taptap Send edemane customers na. Se oko Ghana na se uhie sika na wo usika wo Taptap Send wallet mu a ubetimi akọ any ATM account, any ATM machine, any ATM machine in Ghana no withdraw cedis. O withdraw cedis na you be convert it from your Taptap Send wallet the same way o send this car and can rate how benyano that same way. We are making it very easy and very safe for you to be able to access your funds wherever that you are around the globe. And then ye Ghana and Kwanso na betimi use Taptap Send Visa card na withdraw sika. Uko Europe, uko Canada, baby bia if you are you can use the card to make payment. Now why say Taptap Send no use is say you have a very good rate and we don't charge you for using Taptap Send Visa card wherever that you are. To say your bank uko Africa na say uko baby utukwanya who use bank card na you charge you Taptap Send will not charge you. So I will encourage you go to your Taptap Send app, create your Taptap Send wallet. If you already have the Taptap Send card in your app, you can either order for a physical card or you can link your virtual one to your Apple Pay or Google Pay, put your money in your wallet, use it to make payment wherever that you are. Sa and so one business. One hour running on a business, no, and a Taptap business, and so aba the amount. And they ubetimi ako online see no what create what searching for Taptap Send business, Taptap Send business. Ubetimi signing up for our business account. Our business account will allow you to have accounts in euros, in pounds, and in dollars. You can receive payment, baby bia ubia towade na opesu utua okano ubitimi use Taptap Send business no e dey receive payment sa enso e na opesa wo de to ade u de payment ema wo customers anase obi bia wo to ade won hono mu a ubitimi use Taptap Send business e dey send sika ede akọ ewiase afana nyina eno ntiene me kanfo Taptap Send ede ama wono ene kita me mu ema mitimi di dwumadie ebrel me da se wa join ene anwumre obi bia call yi so bia nyame enhyira mo monso a mo share link no edi inviting nkrofo monso nyame enhyira mo me da ne me ho ma me mfa enkrato baako entwam eno na chi no me de lawyer wisdom Akaho from Wise Smart Solicitors me de ne bebro na yene no atwetwe enkomo anwumre me ba sisia.
The money and put me to wrap to say. From me send in a minute in Sabakandria and then one Taptap Send.
Yeah, Ebusiafo, we didn't did an akuma patchly one. They recommended Taptap Send mama. And that's how for also for baby. Now you basa. Our rating so yeah. Our A1. Into a piano do Taptap Send. That also is a for Taptap.
You're going to do with Shrek Amansan. You're going to do with Gala for say. You are going to near this coffee in here. May and friend for the VR, you know, Taptap at the movie. Taptap Send in this street.
The Taptap with the one.
Taptap, and one in a
piano.
A bank that supports you. A bank that cares for you.
Every day, Ghanaians abroad and individuals in the diaspora are shaping their future, whether it's opening an account to save for an upcoming visit or a potential return home, supporting loved ones back in Ghana, managing investments, or building businesses. They are laying the foundation for a better tomorrow. But for all of this to happen smoothly, they need a trusted financial partner.
And that's where we come in. We've consolidated Bank Ghana's diaspora banking solution, making banking effortless for Ghanaians and diasporas worldwide. From opening and managing accounts from anywhere in the world to accessing investment opportunities and seamless banking services, everything is just a tap away on our mobile app, internet banking, and other digital channels.
Are you a Ghanaian living abroad or a diasporan? We have the right financial solutions designed for you. From opening and managing your account, regardless of where you live, to building a business or planning your return to Ghana, we are here to work together to create a lasting impact, both for you and for generations to come.
Reach out to us at diaspora@cbg.com.gh for any assistance or support.
We stand with you.
Yo, adafo me mamu nyina kwa babie mu edeo eba time Taptap Send dwumadie ayede bro every Thursday bia. Medam wase se nwumre mu nyina mo join dwumadie na me srewa so se wo bompa ya bomoden na fa bi etai Ghana Blasters achi quarter finals ne de ye beko na yakọ semi finals na finals no na menye sure but yenko so amompa ye envantai Ghana Blasters achi izanse nyame adom ombeko omanim afi pa yo yenkwe na yene lawyer wisdom Akaho from Wise Smart Solicitors entwetwe enkomo se uye Ghana ni anase Africa ni a wo eye UK hanom kwan bay na wo befa so a ubetimi anya settlement ewo UK sa enso na se ubi a oye uba na wanya 18 plus na opese udino efi o my Ghana mu edeno eba UK kwan ben ene no so obefa so lawyer wisdom Akaho ene yene no eba betwetwe enkomo na afi yahwe sa ensemi enyina lawyer mema ajo emo akwaba ene nwumre edo eba dwumadi so.
No, no, me you so my jo my kwa. What you saying?
Lawyer nyame adom me ho ye pa baby awkoye no ajew. Isn't say you are looking very fresh after a long day like this, and you are still looking fresh. Say, dear, nyame shraw. Maybe that my bread, me my bread. Oh yeah. We shall be buying it, my bread. Lord, I want to say.
Should I do what should I? It doesn't think comedy and should I be? I don't know.
Nice one. Yo, lawyer, enumerate say ye behwe ye topic no, but answer ye behwe ye topic no. Mami Mbusa say, is there any update bia of feel say who be here say your audience no and ye aware of it? Na after you moving on straight to the discussion for tonight.
Yes, Nana, good evening and good evening to all our family members on this platform. So say the Abba Daniel Busianti, we say good evening to
Abusua Penny Bako na say Abusua Penny no yebehwe na yaka ho asem we nye Tupac Abusua Penny ni bia nti de yenko yanim.
What I say, yes, this is our kind of Black Star. We keep praying for them that they'll keep going forward and forward and forward. A lot of people don't seem to have hope, but I do have hope. I do have hope until they prove me wrong. I'll still keep having hope. It's Saturday, isn't it? UK time is Saturday, right?
Saturday, but Friday.
US time. US time is Friday. But UK time is Saturday because of the time difference, 5 hours or more. And Ina will stay up and watch it, and we'll keep praying with them and praying for them as well. They will go far. That's my belief anyway. Nana, thank you. Any updates? And yes, I have one update, and then you call the main topic. So briefly, then we take some questions, and then we can call it a day. Updates are me one is and I want them say, Obiaba Krum ha, or Pesot na Krum ha, and you'll be an Pesot na Krum ha, and it is granted. But a bin super, their intention is ultimately being able to a Krum ha. So, if you buy with student visa, or you came with work permits, and now with the spouse visa and a buyer, or different other ways I would buy. Eventually, a sitna, then maybe 2.5, and now 2.5, 4 times, will indefinite leave to remain. From indefinite, Nana, what is the next stage you want to go to?
From indefinite, you is it naturalization or British citizen?
That's it. Yeah, citizenship / naturalization. That's the same thing. So from indefinite, the next stage will be a person of citizenship or to naturalize to become a British citizen, unless Nipano a person or a politician or Ghana, and there are some positions you can't hold if you have a dual nationality. And no, different, but unya ubia upesa ukoye politics, then you may want to get the citizenship. Politics, but they just don't want to have any other citizenship apart from their Ghanaian citizenship, which is entirely their choice and their decision, not a problem with that. But we are British, there are requirements as a British citizen. Now, assuming when you're indefinite area, maybe you got the indefinite under set M or set LR or set O, different application forms, and you became a British citizen. If you want to become and you want to become a British citizen, there are requirements that you have to meet or satisfy before you can move from the indefinite to British citizenship. 1, residential requirement. That is R stands for residential requirement. Now, who are a British citizen? Now, who are citizen? and son or a British citizen, then it is 5 years, 2.5, 5 years, and after the 5 years, you get your indefinite. Sir, we know a British, when you're indefinite and there, a China over your application as a British citizen. Because the requirement for being a spouse of a British citizen is 3 years in the UK, 3 years residential requirement. And who are sitting and son over British, who signed the panel, when you're indefinite and now, a China over to me a application for British citizenship. But sir, over Obia, or indefinite leave to remain. When you indefinite, as I said, we try 1 year on top of the indefinite and sana over to me for British citizenship. So this is the difference. If your partner is a British citizen, when you're indefinite and now, over to me for British citizenship. But if your partner has indefinite, when you're British or indefinite, when you're indefinite, you have to wait for 1 year on top of the indefinite before you can go for British citizenship. That is the residential requirement under Section 6, subsection 1(2) of the British Nationality Act, either Section 1 or Section 2, depending on where you fall. That is what it is. So the one is residential requirement, 5 years or 3 years or 6 years, depending on the person you are married to, the status of the person you are married to. The next requirement is English language requirement. English language requirement, that is E, stands for English language requirement. And no, you must meet either a degree levels, you must have a degree level certificate, and now you must have been 65 years and above. What through 65 years, I won't throw exam. No, if you are below 65 years, as I said, on your English language requirements, it has to be set at B1 at level B1. Even if you are below 18, no test. If you are above 65, no test. But if you are between 18 to 65, you have to meet the B1 English language requirement. So that is another requirement. Then the next requirement here, life in the UK test. That is L, life in the UK test. Life in the UK test. So what the under 18 no life in the UK test is required. But if you are more than 18 years and below 65 years, then you are required to write the life in the UK test and pass, unless there is an exemption for you. You see, exemption are mental health challenges. Nasa u doctor bet me trust say because of your mental health issues. Want to me entro exam no impasse here. If the Home Office accepts it, you don't have to meet the life in the UK and the English language requirements. You have a mental health challenge. Won't try English no. But if you have no mental health challenge and you are not 65 years and you are not under 18 years, you have to meet the English language and the life in the UK test requirements. A binimo etimi ba me work at me so lawyer me ntiapo ade ni me kan me hunda maka me kan me do no me do end of the page now not just any kan na no me refi. That in itself is not enough grounds for you to be exempted. Ambekacho said, go on and learn it until you pass. So that is that. Then the other requirement here, good character requirements. Good character requirements. So to be a British citizen, you need to meet residential requirements, English language requirements, life in the UK requirements, and then the good character requirement, that is C, character, C. So we have R-E-L-C, R-E-L-C, or R-E-C-L, whichever way you want to write it for you to remember, that is what it is. Or it can be C-L-R-E, CRE, C-L-R-R-E, character, language, residential, and English. you put it in a way that you can remember. That is British citizenship. You need residential requirements, English language, life in the UK, and character. Now, good character requirements has a lot of things under it. We are our phones very bad in the community, very, very bad, and you are protecting them. Police for will see Unifi and you are shielding the child who in your British citizen that can affect who are we are our phone who your British citizenship that can affect you, because you are preventing the law enforcement to take its place. And if your children are very notorious in the community, very, very notorious, and they are very notorious for the wrong reasons, very bad reasons, and the parents, you are covering them. The child goes out with a knife. The child has a gun in the house. You don't report it. You don't do all of this. If it's found, you, the parents, are when you're British, British citizenship, it can affect your application for British citizenship. A lot of things we don't know. Another one, drink driving offenses, and also can affect you. Bankruptcy, it can affect you. Then the key ones are mostly in other words, people came in without entry. You have no entry. No entry. If you have no entry, it means that Abia, Udifa, Holland, and Germany, and Portugal, and some other place, and Udiva. And so, your share record no more. If we open the books of entry, you are not there. If we go to all the airports in the UK, your name is not there. Heathrow, your name is not there. Gatwick City Airport, Manchester, Birmingham, and Luton, your name is not in any of the records. You entered illegally. Previously, so when you're indefinite, not utna for 1 year, utme a year British citizenship. And I almost say I call 10 years. So uba na ubisa no uni entry and ubisa ni uyempo na utnam for 10 years lawfully. If they know when you came in, and they can look at the 10 years lawful residence on the British citizenship, even though you came in unlawfully, but you've been here for 10 years on the British citizenship. And I also say Eddie course so what na ha because of the small boats now for the above to on the waters, on the sea and everything. Big news. Now your Farage, Ebo Obiachi came bad enough. Ebo Obiachi, and so Labour has to do something, and the Labour also changed it. Let's see. So Uba UK unlawfully, in other words, only entry. You have no entry. You came through Holland on the back of a bus, on the back of a truck or something. Your brother be an edu buyer. You, Sanipan, you will never, ever, ever become a British citizen. No matter how long you have lived in the UK, you cannot become a British citizen. No matter how long you have lived in this country. You can live here for 50 years, 60 years, 70 years. You can never become a British citizen. And buy legally, would he true, Hitro ne buyer, and you overstayed, no sanipano, you still fall within the 10-year category. If overstaying is the only offense you've committed and not additional offenses, driving offense and all of that, in that case, use that person, you may still be able to get your British citizenship up to 10 years lawful residence. They'll look at it and they'll weigh it. Weigh and society by, and that change was in the version 6 of the Good Character Requirements Guidance Note, version 6. Now, this is the change I want to talk about. A minimal Eddie, Home Office Echo Court say, what's the Obia Oba Kroma only entry bia on your British citizenship? It is not fair because a minimal be bintina omujani fi omukromu and a omudiva UK. Some of them had to escape war. Some of them had to escape conflicts in their countries. Some had to escape torture. Some had to escape abuse. So they had to find any way of coming to the UK. Sanipano, naturally, they will not have an entry to the UK. And therefore, you cannot say, because only entry, untimi nye British citizen. So version 6 says you can never become a British citizen. But yet the court, say no version 7 about Home Office edit version 7 about, and version 7 literally say we obi waba UK ha only entry. Now so you came because, or you came and you fall under some exceptions. You came as a person who was trafficked, human trafficking, and obedi ubaya, who stand pano, you have no entry. That does not mean you cannot get the British citizenship because you didn't come with your own will, you were trafficked. So such people must have exceptions or exemptions. And see, the Home Office have changed. The version 6 is now version 7, which was published on the 30th of April 2026. And if you are working with the old version, it is out of date. It is the new version which is now working. So if you came as a person who was trafficked, you can still get your British citizenship, even though only point of entry. Heathrow, no entry. Gatwick, nothing. You have no way to prove that you came in. If you can prove that you were trafficked into the UK, you such a person, you can still become a British citizen. The next one is children. If you are any papa ne buy another country and buy here, and that child didn't have control over their own way how they came to the UK, and therefore you cannot punish that child who now is an adult and wants to go for citizenship. You cannot punish that person because they came in illegally or they don't have any reference or points of entry. The child was brought in. The child did not come in on their own volition. They came in under the control of a parent or a family member. The court says the Home Office should not punish such people if they can prove that they were brought in as a child or they were brought in as children and they have lived here for all this period. They now have their indefinite leave. They cannot be prevented from getting their British citizenship. And people who are refugees, torture, you cannot say, sir, because they escaped and came to seek asylum in the UK, they are refugee. They have to find every means of entering the UK. They came on the small boat. The fact that we're to escape a torture or anything in their country, that in itself should not be a reason for preventing them from becoming a British citizen. So the Home Office have now provided some exceptions in the version 7 as opposed to the blanket refusal in the version 6. To me, that is a very good news for people who have tried to go for their British citizenship, but it was refused because they did not have entry. The Home Office says if you were refused and you want to go for reconsideration, you don't have to pay the Home Office reconsideration fee. There's a fee you have to pay. But if you were refused because of that grounds and now the law has changed and you want to go for reconsideration, you don't have to pay the Home Office fee. So let's look at what version 6 says and what version 7 says before we go to the new thing. So OE application, use version 7, not version 6. A lot of people are still stuck in version 6. Version 7 was published on the 30th of April 2026. So please take note of that. Version 6 says automatic indefinite presumption of refusal. No exceptions, no matter how long you've lived here. Once you came in illegally, you will be refused your British citizenship. Version 7 says there are exceptions. Children, trafficked people, traffic persons, refugees under Article 31, they can be exempted from the blanket refusal of their British citizenship. Then look at version 6 again, overstaying, treated strictly, limited mitigation. Now, there is a clear threshold aligned with Part 9, more structured exceptional grant guidance. Then we come to international law. No reference to Article 31 in version 6, but version 7 now talks about international law. International law say, so obia dwane if you be ho abeka abetna ukroma untime money and sanko back and now want to me and treating it differently from other people. And it is also international law is protecting omubaye without entry into this country, and they can get their citizenship if they can prove that they came in to seek asylum or refugees and their claim is accepted. Minimal, so caseworker discretion. Under version 6, the caseworker has no discretion. Master say, and so that is what they do. But under version 7, the caseworker has a discretion. The caseworker can look at it themselves and determine whether this person should be granted or not. So all in all, version 6 is obsolete. Version 6 is not good. Version 6 doesn't help. Version 7 is better. Version 7 has given more room to the Home Office to consider your application for citizenship better. Version 7 allows them to waive off some offenses, whereas version 6 does not. All in all, it is a very good change that has been added because the Home Office was challenged in court. It went all the way to the High Court and they quickly withdrew the cases. And nothing I can say, it is not everything that the Home Office says that is right. And that is why if you feel and you know and you believe that the Home Office has made a decision which is incorrect, challenge them, take them to court. This is an example of the Home Office withdrawing a decision they made. In fact, there were 3 people that took them to court and the Home Office withdrew all of those decisions. So clearly, if you have a decision that is not correct, take it to court. The Home Office sometimes will not want to fight. They just want to withdraw and have their peace of mind. We have some applications our Home Office is withdrawing because decision number was not in the law. So when we put appeal there, we challenge them, then they withdraw the decision and then they grant the visa. So that is what I will say is the change with regards to British citizenship. Those who came in unlawfully and those who came in and overstayed. There is some window of opening for you set. Now you can get your citizenship eventually if you can prove one of this. Nana, any questions? If not, then I can go ahead with my topic for the day. Thank you.
Okay. I think that let's move straight to the topic of the day. And I think the topic of the day no krani aka ehwasem kakra. So let's move on to the topic of the day. And after that, all the questions will be asked.
Thank you. Now, and then we can briefly about. I'm say no be papa no mpenyi for no mama no mo abetina krom ha obi abetina krom ha 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So say okoni mpenyi mfie mo or person ko retirement na wasan ko tene fie nanso wontimi amfa obi amma ne nua bia amma ne offers ti bia amma ni babia amma ni ba wedi 20 years because the ban at the time now no ba ni asit na wahano na ni ba na bru 18 years enti wontimi amfa no amma enunti opeso se dia na obetimi ayese say ena odi ne ba na adi aba sand ne ba na wedi 25 30 35 40 no opeso oba at least opeso nya peace of mind say at least odiuba nipa ba ko na me no bia ba ansa na all sign akọ back to the country to settle na so but na krom ha for 20 years 25 30 45 years now sanko be na wan fo bia ma na udwen say busian for dia na obedwen fa wo
Utimi edin.
Yes. Omakasa utimi odin pa wakot na ho wonkwa de bia wo ba ya yo madam hey bra sister wonkwa wakot na ho 40 years wan fo bia nko omunti asese nya easy but the inform is not their matter is one fo bia ma and that is what it is. And then see amaya mama no bi anka mo pesa mo kofie no they are finding difficult because when timi am fo bia ma yeah, papa no ontimi am fo bia ma I have 40 years 45 years. I meet people over the years, people who have been here. I've met someone who's been here over 50 years 50. I feel a person kono and I was a lawyer mama na check me ban already 35 years me person me kofani ba me then what can I do in a situation like this and no and I person me can want some the facts that Ubanadi more than 8 with this 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and above no. Hey, why a visit application per man 1, 2, 3 times you are refusing it. The fact that you are refusing it does not mean say on to me and macro behavior. The fact that you are refusing it first time, second time, and Teresa on to me and macro. And I will discuss briefly what can you do? What are the options? Sir, Nipani will be a local school waiting about, but I'm not going to go into the student route today. Wait me about to study. And now over to me about to work. If you can get an employer and also honor it. However, bia na wait as some American mechanical sakwa me say ye betiasia. Sa o krom ha. Na sa ubana wo se o person over na want to me amba through the visit visa now. There are several ways of meeting people these days to become partners. The key word is there has to be genuine relationship. Now, I mean, several years ago, people were friendly pen pal. Now, over Adam forward a letter. Now you send the letter over, then the pen pal will also respond. Okay.
Me dear na or Poland. Nisika or de breme Polish. Na yes ye di enye ye.
Would you cry? I'm here to cross was hello baby. Pen power no or to miss a bit what you send you a bit miss send you pen pen writing pads, handkerchiefs. I mean they were sending stuff like that. The days of pen pal are over. Now it is social media. It is now social media. Into Ubana upesa oba krumha. Why visit visa 1, 2, 3 a man na enyano. Obet me share ni dofo ewo social media so. Nana, it is possible say they can meet a partner on social media. Instagram, X, Facebook. If the person is serious to enter into a genuine relationship, obet me akoho akostati. Communication to find a relationship, genuine one. Now we're building on a no ediaba. That is one. Number 2, Nana, you know there's something called dating sites. You know there are dating sites.
Yeah.
I had the with them. In fact, I remember the ya also.
Me pacho me yesterday ya na minim. High five. Na bakubi. Debbie. That was the first social media platform I buy. It was called High Five. In Julia now dating site. There be any dating site. It was like Facebook. It was like Facebook, yeah. But
okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Media me dating site. Yeah, na wunem.
And then pacho it be honum be briba me nko.
Oh, okay. All right.
There are person pass mommy and numre you. And go food skiing.
Now, dating sites. When him say I show through dating sites, yeah?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people have met their partners, their life partners through dating sites. Ubana why 35 years now. Why your first visit application mano yamfa mano, second one yamfa mano. Say or your serious pass obeshani dofo ewo krom ha. Dating site is another place to start talking to somebody. So obi awo krom ha onunso work a genuine relationship. With that, eventually it can grow into a genuine relationship. Nasa nipana interested. From there, one thing leads to another, and marriage comes in over to me, Abakrumha. There are other ways, but I don't have too much time, so I'll just go. So I've talked about dating site, talk about social media, and not possibly colleagues at school. Neighborhood now, namuwano. Ebi anamuwo odododio in Accra. In that neighborhood, Nasa, you were there, boys, girls. Akosia to Quine 10 years ago. You haven't heard from her. Akosia with himself, Akosia Maria. That's your brother, your sister, your uncle, your nephew, your niece now want to me mano. If you can re-establish contact with Akosia and now with Yao, it is also possible, sir, through that means. If the relationship works. Now, I'll leave it quickly. Now, the main one I'm a person about is
lawyer, please. Before you go to the next one, where the my fanko chat room was say, Miss Remwa Ubia Wuti Washayen. Wo Zoom so especially and as I watch on YouTube and on Facebook, or there any dating site be a unim main cast de wako ye unim pato chat through one of emami is as an anka lawyer person or to my money shemenum me so adi me if you know of any dating site, put it in the chat room for me or in the comment section for me. Why main cast de wako de unim why lawyer go on.
Nana made her say, "Oh, why you with him?" And say,
one time.
All right. So this is what it is. Nana, very important way of getting a relationship. Yeah, we overlook it. I'll give you some example. Na mini mo bi wo krom ha. Colleague, one in obabe na ye juma. And I see plenty of fish. Okay, you go. Some fish don't have taste though.
I like that one.
And say, Papa, not only obey, and we are cleaning, kakran. And Osha lady, Osha is soup buying, Osha is soup, and any buying, and any baby. I was saying, now me back with Osha lady, Osha Yvonne. Now we share kojoa. Only no be very good partners. And to him near Papa Naya. Nana. Da na Yvonne ko Ghana no. Papa ni share that eto bibi. Okay? Edimba Yvonne say. On fan command ni bano ewo Ghana. So and all the ban number Emma Yvonne. Yvonne friend say Obedu airport at this time. And ni banunsu eshiano ewo eho. Lady nsu Yvonne, beautiful young lady. Ena gentleman nsu omujaya ena minim say microtherapy a magnetic connection ade start clicking here. Oh, it is saying, oh, thank you. How is my dad? And then oji ni Ghana number to check on her. So we do fear na. Now, from one thing to another. Can you believe it? They are a married couple now as I am talking.
Okay.
So, sometimes family referrals and so to me are leading into eventual relationship. And family referrals can lead to eventual relationship and again application for the person to come. It can be a work colleague, it can be a family friend, etc. All of this can lead into eventual genuine relationship. Not with me. Another example.
It has given me some idea. Before the end of this year, I'm going to organize OT singles networking event, single networking event. Enti mo hwe animu meditate na ebeba enche lawyer yan to entwaso.
Thank you. Another scenario. Nana, gentlemen, I just say wo me birthday party and I will buy my birthday party. And the down on another boys, yeah, GNA. And my sister of Frebe Simo. Okay. And I say when I then Crophobia one Navophobia one I'm so yeah, Nana could you and also let me talk to one or two to see how it is. And I meet the phone with Eddie Mawo. And I will name Mrs. Sakasa. Then we give me sister number. Kofi and Nana back forth. Relationship blossomed, and then they become married partner. Even though not Miss Sister no, you had try application for her 3 times and not 4 times crying through that relationship, which blossomed into a genuine relationship. Nana, it's been sorted. So family relationship, family referrals can also constitute a means of establishing a genuine relationship eventually. Ubana ya refuse no. Upeso kot nefie. Upeso biba ansana wakono. You can also do that. There is nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with the fact that who are a referral and back Ubia, they become genuine couples. Nana, many years ago, our parents sometimes they did referrals. Even now, sometimes and then somehow they grow them up until they become what they should become. It is possible that can happen. Another example.
Lawyer,
Papa
wait there.
Echo.
Lawyer, wait there. I'm sorry to interrupt. And it looks like I said there is a program here that we need to do. And you are going to be one of the speakers. And there is nothing wrong, say, Ubia impo waware na unim ubi ewufie ubetimi abasa OT singles network ibi no aba behwehwem e de ama obi wo Ghana so referral ni bi no there's nothing wrong about it. I'm going to have speakers and you are going to be one of them.
Thank you, but you have to let me know. So that
I will let you know in advance. And Ubi Okwe to be as before the end of summer this year, your our program. Yeah.
Way ahead. Thank you. Now, there is nothing wrong. Our parents, they connected each other and they've married. They've married for 50 years, 60 years until death did them part. Until one party passed away, our parents were married, and sometimes it was Niwofa, Enedi, Obani Mano, and they understood each other perfectly. So I don't see what is wrong with referral if it is a genuine relationship. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. And to now make about this one, ono oko eye, and to oko eye no, nipa na all ye years, and ya no also know, or sure obana all serve drink up and down, or no, and or no. Obani call left and then near call left. Obani call right and then near call right. And sana lady no ever serve no. No, or so sister, it is saying, oh, kakran, so any bet me you number, sister, no, so himself a pedia of he, and kakran. Go, nana. They are married. A year, and Kaisa Cocosono. Or no, and there are different times, scenarios, occasions, and circumstances under which people meet for their genuine relationship to blossom from there. Long and short, say I refuse ubano, we did 35. Unanano, whoever seen our person or back answer now wako back to Wahumi Jimono. Not when to me and ma. These are ways legitimate and genuine ways obetumi afasu to establish contact with and once they grow the relationship into genuine relationship, there is nothing wrong with it. The other party can come. Nana ni Americano be jidisa utiasie embame. Yes, application forms need be swa. Application forms need be swa. Omo bisasa, is this an arranged marriage? Nienti omo bisa arranged marriage ni say. Omo say Asians no. Sometimes omo timika say ebusuan we ebe wari fi ebusuan we mu. That is this person Wahid is going to marry Shabana. It's arranged, and they have arranged. So it in some cultures they do arranged marriages, and as long as the parties love each other, there's nothing wrong with it. In our culture, to some extent, that may be the case, but to some extent, there are referrals. I mean, summarize what ubano, brother no, sister no, father no, wedding more than 25, 35, 40 years. Untime mano, person oban son or corner. Say obey, not obey a general referral. Not eventually they like each other. They grow together. They get fond of each other. They start chatting. They get to meet either the first time. They like each other. They exchange pictures and messages, return calls. Maybe one person has gone to the UK, to Ghana to meet the other person. They've taken pictures. They continue their communication. They grow their relationship. They show interest. They take relationship further. They get married. Eventually, the other person can join their partner here in the UK before wapaki wo bag ako Ghana. And yes, sir, say one to me and for number one for be a man so qua. No, one shot. You have a lot of money, but you'll be very miserable. You'll be very miserable in the community because Obiaba will say, only the way no got now broach it. Mamia broach got now 50 years. When to me and for Obia and Sana Waba. Papa, we about now have 45 years. When to me and Yerry, I'm Obia and Sana Oba. One share. You have money, but you'll be miserable because the affection, the community, the belongingness that you seek from your people, you may not get it because Wuna Ukoya went to me and for Bianco and Sana Osava. So these are ways, of course, the same here can wear a crown and to say, Sha, now more information on one swap, you bet to me, Eddie, at all. Nana, me that's it. So, if there are any hands or any questions, I'm happy to answer it. Thank you.
Yeah, better say enumere ewo nia ode abre said the midi kan ekan no wokasa ni mu na no amama kunya OT Singles Connect. Before the end of summer we're going to gather together, have a chat, network, take numbers. Lawyer will be there to put the application in for you. And you know, moment you're ready. Yo, I was there for Sabre Edu say also any question based on conversational yenya enumerate and answer any general immigration question be ubetimi at the aba na lawyer no at the amai. And intimi so questioner. If you are watching us on Facebook, YouTube, wait me the question at to chat room or making kind of the amount. I can see about 25 people on Facebook, so YouTube, about 20 people also on YouTube. Munina Moka show ne to the question at to chat room one ma and as a comment section or making kind of the amount. Oh Zoom so now ma on saswa on sono mebo modern na ma found out the question about. Anything my endi kan fa Theodora man in Saswache no funny question right. Theodora mpacho ye tie wanyumre.
Good evening.
Very good evening.
My partner menini ni ba nanso mekuta mofra ekwan be so na mefa so a megboa na mananya asetina e wo krom ha obetumi ayusu mofra na na ekwan be so me pacho.
Medasi mame, asetina be na wo.
Pacho mekuta indefinite.
Wo mano mo di fie san.
Me wo 12. Me wo 7. And na me wo 9.
Thank you. So yes, when no more worry and I'm watching out together for how many years?
Pacho yentina ye up until 1 year cry.
Okay. Now in that case, if you go to GEN 1.2 of the immigration rules, somewhat not together for 2 years. Ubetime afa 2 years evidence no not why your application based on wo and the emofrano. Ye dia sitting no ebe mano. But some person overtrain for 2 years, and you have to get married. If you get married today, you can apply tomorrow. But if you are not married, you have to show 2 years cohabitation, 2 years relationship. If you marry today, you can apply today. If you marry today, you can apply tomorrow. But if you are not married, then we need 2 years proof of relationship. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to get married so that you can do it now, or you wait for 2 years with evidence, then he can still apply based on you. Send ding Emofrani school, say he's your stepdad. As a send ding utility bill, so gas, water, electricity, TV license, or 1 or 2 other things in the property. On to me and find Mofrani kwa enya because ni ding any Emofrani birth certificate niso. And on to me using Mofrani pet and fanya because the children are not his biological kids. So he cannot use the children. By all means, you will be involved. Enka Emofrano eye onwane ma. And it is on baby food from poor. Or wait me find the money peso. Not odia. That's the difference between these two. Yes. So it's now married, do it now, or wait 2 years evidence, and you can do it for him.
Actually, you. That's it.
Yeah, now see.
Okay. Chat room ho, and so lawyer, I'll say my visa has been refused. However, I've made another application, and Home Office says I should wait until they respond to that. Please, can someone offer me a job whilst I wait for my decision from the Home Office?
Okay, so the visa has been refused. That is the first one. However, I made another application. My question is, did you make the second application before the first one was refused, or the first one was refused before you made the second one? Then the next question is, when the first one was refused, how long before you made the second one? The third question is, did you become an overstayer? Did you overstay your visa before you made the second one? I need to know all of these things. Now, if you have overstayed, you don't have a valid leave to be in the UK. If you work, the employer, if the Home Office encounters them or they catch them, they will fine them £60,000. £60,000. That is a second offender. First offender is 40,000 or so, 45,000. A second offender is £60,000. If the employer is willing to pay that for you, of course, they can offer you the job. But you should only pray that the Home Office doesn't come there. That is the only thing I can say. If the employer is willing to take that risk to pay the 60,000 or 45,000 pounds for somebody who is not, for employing somebody who is not here legally, that is entirely up to the Home Office. Entirely up to the employer. And now say, into trouble, of course, and also optional. You can think about. So it's entirely down to the employer to make their own decision with this one. Thank you.
Okay. My main fa Telma Ewa Hanumo. Meko YouTube and so akofa few questions and so Ewa YouTube. Telma Pacho Yetio.
Okay. Good evening, lawyer.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Me person me bisa say me person me cover me niece say but under 18 and may you see me British passport. Ba bet me akọ school.
Yes, bet me akọ school. They are under 18, you said, right?
Yes, Baku 15, Baku 14.
Okay, which application are you making for them?
I don't know application I bet me I support you mama de school.
Okay, so your application under paragraph 297 I think F of the immigration rules not indefinite leave to enter on Betimiako school, and possibly they may even get access to your friend is saying the university funding, etc., if they have indefinite leave to enter and they've been here for some number of years, they can get that. But if they come with 2.5 years, then in that case, on Betimiako school, but they may have to pay tuition fee if they get into uni and they are not settled by that time. They may have to pay foreign students tuition fee. But school yes, on Betimi, as long as they are in the UK legally. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yo, abusa for Shannon say jumedi Taptap Send any kitami mu ema bitimi de bro.
Nana, Emmanuel said my uncle needs to hear this.
Okay, we have a few questions also in the chat room at the Abba. I mean, for 1 or 2 be and so in fee YouTube and for bro. Name Shannon say Jumedi Taptap Send any kita mimu Emma mitimi at the bro every Thursday beer. And just our hair would na unka omeka Taptap Send ebusia kuni hua. Omodia ko App Store, Play Store, download Taptap Send today. O download it and na use promo code OTMG1. Enter it, it will credit to your app with £10, $10, €10 wherever that you are. On your first transfer, a bonus of £10 to $10 will be added to your transfer. Tap send or say papa no. Yo, ma memfa we ewo YouTube emfa embro. Lawyer mpacho otemika. Very good. Okay. We say hi, lawyer. My husband and I are left with 4 more years before we qualify for indefinite leave to remain. Are we able to sit for our life in the UK test now? Obine question. I don't know.
Yes, life in the UK does not expire. So wait to me. It does not go out of date. So yes, it's going to become more difficult. So I would advise you to do it now so that you can keep it for the rest of your life and use it when it is time to do so.
We question the main tiase papa, but be a lawyer or tiase or say a good evening, lawyer. What benefits are my kids entitled to? Ms. Evelyn, ubetimi a clarify your question ye America kra ebeboa yina.
Or refer to child benefit, child stars credit, universal credit, and all those benefits now. You can talk to, it depends on a certain war. It depends on whether or not you have access to public funds. You have recourse to public funds. If you are British, you have indefinite, you are an EU national, you have 2.5 years, different categories require different things. And of course, how much do you earn? They look at all of this. So please contact the benefits section in your council or the job center. They will make comparative assessment for you and they will determine the benefits that your children should be eligible for. Thank you.
Yo, lawyer, Mami Busa we Obi Busa as a question, but say, okay, it's here. Please, lawyer, due to work, my husband and I are not living together. But when you read the renewal requirement, they said we have to pay some bills in our names. Please, can you tell us what to do?
Yes, I can tell you exactly what to do. Yourself and your husband are not living together, but it's a requirement that when you're married couple, it's required that you will be together. You have a place which you call your matrimonial home. There's a place you call your matrimonial home. The fact someone's not together all the time does not mean that you don't have a matrimonial home. Example, Papa no London or Yejuma, and I'm no London or Yejuma. Papa no so Nottingham or Newcastle or Yejuma. But during holidays, during weekends, during bank holidays, and etc., Obefi and Ehana Obano, Ehano any your matrimonial home or your marital home. It is expected, sir, you must have some documents in this address. Now saying bank account and a bank statement, they don't even post anything. And you now do bank address, no edu fee address or London had to swear. You can work everywhere in the UK. The address is in London.
Yeah.
Yes. And even though the man is in Newcastle, the matrimonial home is in London, and the address now on the bank statement, so address now what London because any idea I'm posted letter be idea called Newcastle. Now since you can do it paperless, we here work online, work print it's not a problem. And now tenancy agreement set. Muding and so if both you don't have both names on it, and you can get your landlord to give a letter to confirm that Mr. and Mrs. live together as couple in this house, even though it is only the man's name or the woman's name alone that is on the tenancy agreement. I can attest to the fact that they are a married couple and they live here. Very important. Bills, gas, water, electricity, TV license, phone bills, cable TV, etc., driving license, GP letters, medical letters, pay slips, DWP letters, HMRC letters, Those things can come through your address here in London, if that is your marital address or your matrimonial home. Those things are very important. Eyemia, mekipi me GP, ewo my matrimonial home. Send me here some GP. I either come here or I use the emergency wherever I am. And if I need to go for treatment or more attention, I'll come here. Council tax, these things will help you. And yes, sir, set time for the renewal. The Home Office will ask for a lot of items, 3 items each, 3 from the man, 3 from the woman. If you don't get it, that can be a huge problem for you. Even though it's a genuine marriage, you may have a lot of difficulties proving that you are a married couple. So I would advise to put some things together so that a due timer, it will be easy for you all. Thank you, Nana.
Yemfa yaya ewo ahanum. Yampacho yeti wanyumre.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
But your voice of FM kakra ma oni suma e why.
Now you say me will posted it to a KBI. Me say me move it to bed this time. I do a bit of hosting here. The one hosting like went to course Arabia. And about indefinite leave. To when she not on the background from him.
Sister, the way your voice is sounding, I think your line is breaking. I mean, that's what I want to say. That it's not very clear. Let me repeat the question, mommy. I think you say you're on postgraduate. You want to move. Is there any suggestion on to what to do? Is that right?
Yeah. And I say, yeah, indefinite. Remember to me talk about regarding indefinite leave.
Wait me then.
Lawyer, basically.
Regarding indefinite leave to remain.
As a student, okay, basically or post-study so or per se or how best obetimi I switch from post-study to a long-term one, and also being on post-study no so no what is the way obetimi enya ni indefinite leave to remain ewa hanum. If I'm right.
Thank you. Sister, you have to move from the post-study to another route. It's either work route or family route. Say a worker, you need to get an employer who would confirm say a juma, and with that you do 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, or 2 years, 3 years, total of 5 years. That you can go for your indefinite leave to remain. There is no way you can jump from post-study to indefinite without going through these steps. And maybe you during this period what shall be of course, nothing stops you from getting married. Genuine relationship, then you can switch from the postgraduate to the spouse route, which is the family route also, and also your option. So one is work, which is COS. Second is family, which is spouse, and third is again family. If you have a child and the child is a British citizen, you have a child and your child is a British citizen, you are able to make application based on your child to get your stay in the country. These are some of the steps you can go through to become eventually settled in the UK. Nana, thank you.
Okay. Lawyer, way is a bit long, Akraba. I'll try my best. Good evening, lawyer. My sister.
And a demo so fair because so buying now.
Oh, Messi Nyabutremano. Messi Nyabutremano. Jibozi ana seni kano. Nyabutre. Why? Jibodi. Many akpalene. Anyway, yentwaso. Ba Messi or any word cry or honor when you marry. I see and over in around Brian I word. Yangoso. Share Zoom. Ebetimi you are my pal Zoom. Anyway, yentwaso. Like I always say, Nikunu file Emma Nemba omo stepmother enana oye omo sponsor na o receive email from VFS ewo Ghana say ombrana omeje enkwala ne passport okoje passport no na letter bia anka ho document bia anka ho say ye dia mom anase ye mfama omo o check ni email so a ni email bi ni na agent a oye application ma omo no na or access to the email into onim say home office ascending no bibi and agent na delete you of say agent is not being straightforward in this situation no obey den or say omo papa no ikita EU visa.
All right, so EU for no now saying any EU for now say I'm on stamp NC passport mobile BBI electronic and what will happen is the passport will be blank, nothing will be in the passport. But decision no and I say the amount I am found now it has to come through the email. It's near our email no or no and everyone said decision about and I am. Yes, we are dealing with a situation like that. Sometimes they also forget to send the email. Uncontacted near our access to the email to check the inbox and check the junk mail. So, or check it for maybe a week or two and nothing comes. They should follow up with the decision-making center that we collected the passport on these dates. We are dealing with a situation like that as I'm speaking. We collected the passport on these dates. There was no letter provided to say that the decision had been made. We've waited for a week. We've done follow-up. We've done any response. They will get back to you. Say, we have it. This is the response. Either it's been decided or it's not been decided. Say, any response, be friend pre-action protocol, that is notice before action, that nothing has come, and that goes to the Home Office lawyers. It goes to the Home Office lawyers, and the lawyers will quickly tell the Home Office that will be perceived because then the Home Office will quickly respond. They'll give you the refusal decision, and then you can decide to appeal it or make a new application depending on the reason for the refusal, if it is a refusal. If it's a grant, it's normally 6 months. You have to do your e-visa, then but it happens. It's not unusual. It happens. Sometimes passport no, you have to follow up before it comes. It happens.
So lawyer, in this case, follow up no obey what VFS and I say a because of submitting the documents of VFS.
Wait me over VFS, and if it's not getting any proper response from there, on your PAP, pre-action protocol, to the Home Office lawyers. Not to the Home Office, but to the Home Office lawyers. They also have lawyers, and then their lawyers would let them know that, hey, Charlie, one year in term will be the court, blah, blah, blah. Then the Home Office will quickly respond. So give them about a week to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and then you can take action from there.
Lawyer Mpacho, onipa ya wo busa question mijiri se Ghana entifa wo contact number etudwa se na onfa ne base after a week or two na still I'll call VFS na wenya any support bia because ne kasem no utimi se agent a odi nanim application man em say won sheda engine ni papa intino ekwan ba mu na se obetimi a contact wa no contact na wabuano. She's on Facebook. She's on Facebook. Into no bet me edo contact details not to get right now. No one sure. Na me for few questions wa. Na me for embrace. So mini aba Mami mbubo sumano. Mini aba UTM from Ghana. Wo they will question no at the beto Facebook and at the ma yen. Mami mbubo lawyer. Ni number no na bomodin afa na ebi achire uhia ne mo a watimi afre no wo Ghana nti +44 793 141 1042 +44 793 141 1042 Bomodia na fa lawyer contact details na actually we na watimi afre no. Yemfa okay e wa hanom. Okay bacho file question bra. Emre no ya bintu mu menya ni ntientie mu na minjai lawyer no nko. Enye sa baby wa park in the car no. Attendant number 2 ni mu.
Oh, thank you, Nana. Good. Thank you, Nana. Good evening. But my question is, my cousin, why disease was passed on, but we jam 5 for the eldest the woman here 12 years. How do I help by adopting one to bring to this country because I British passport? How do I help them out?
I'm so sorry to hear this. 5 kids, very young. That's a huge burden. Huge burden. Well, how are you related to the bereaved person?
But my uncle ba.
Okay, so that's quite a distance of a relationship. Well, so person who adopt abofrana, any of the children, you have to start in the UK. Previously, person who adopt Ghana, work on social welfare, Omama report, etc., adoption agency na omaye. But a binimu di mofrabia ba, oman treat you omuye. And until the UK government has changed its laws with regards to adopting from outside, we call it foreign adoption. Almost say, because almost monitor the children who come here and they are looked after properly, they want you to start the adoption process here in the UK. So you have to contact a local adoption agency, a local foreign adoption agency in your community, and to contact your council. They can give you an adoption agency, or you have to look for an independent adoption agency in your locality or in the country. They may be able to assist you. They will take you through it step by step by step. They will come to your house, interview you, assess you, your health, your work, your environment, your accommodation, and be sure that you are capable of bringing a child and looking after the child without abusing that child. Then you apply for something we call certificate of eligibility, which is issued by the Department for Education. Only as a certificate of eligibility now, that is about 80% of the work done. Would the Nobel Ghana, or of course to the social welfare, they prepare their reports, they have a lawyer, you also have your own lawyer, you take the case to court, and once the court gives you the adoption, full adoption, then you can apply for the child to come and join you here. The system where we used to go to Ghana and adopt and bring the child, that system is over. Now you have to start in the UK and continue in Ghana. If it is completed in Ghana before you can apply to bring the child. So contact your council, your borough, and see if they'll give you an independent an independent adoption agency, and you carry on from there with them. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello, Messi.
Okay. Me patrol Bibre. My question, no, I know that it's not about the topic on discussion today, but I'm a bit confused about it. That's
okay.
Patrol. Menya COS, but unfortunately, no. Menkwa and almost sponsor. I wanted to find out, say, is there a way I make my dependents Abba UK? And then also the second question is, after how many years? And as I will COS no so will be to me apply for ILR no. Different years. If lawyer be to me, I'm the concrete response.
Thank you. Right now is 5 years. Nothing has changed yet. It's 5 years.
Okay.
Nothing has changed. And we don't know who is our prime minister or who is not our prime minister. We don't know what changes they are going to bring.
Okay.
In 10 years, we have had 7 prime ministers. Wow. I don't know where this happens in the world, but this is the United Kingdom. for you. The gentleman who is coming, Andy Burnham, nobody knows what he's coming with. We can't tell.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell what his policies are going to be. But as it stands, and year, 5 years.
Okay.
We'll see when you're COS, what code are you on?
But you're just a mission.
The job description.
6 to something. Clinical support worker.
Okay. Now, if it is 6145, then it means you should have had that code before 11th of March 2024. If it is 6135, then you should have had it before the 22nd of July 2025. Let me say it again. If it is 6145 or 6146, you should have had the COS before the 11th of March 2024.
Okay.
If you have a pen, you can write it down. 6145, 6146 should be before 11th of March 2024. Then you can bring your partner.
Okay, this one is 6131.
Okay, then you are out of this 6135, 6136. In that case, you don't have the exemption. You are able to apply for your partner to join you here. Or if he's here already legally, he can transition onto your status as a dependent of a skilled worker.
At the moment, I'm in Ghana. We are all in Ghana.
Okay, so why don't you make the application and come together? Or you want to come first to survey the land before he comes?
No. I thought we showed it to a friend, and he was saying this one they cannot be added. No dependents.
Okay, Abby, what I will suggest to you, Nene, say, fat lawyer number, not friend.
All right.
Now, any
okay. All right.
He will definitely assist you. Why?
Okay. All right, lawyer. But
I said, any job if me, I can me who any JB will move. I said, lawyer and a tie can say, man will be firewood. So Abby, please.
Yes.
A lawyer and number, not friend. Why?
Me patrol. Me one lawyer. Me one number. Me no akasada.
Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so the assumptions. Clearly, the assumptions are 6145, 6146. That must be before 11th of March 2024. 6135, 6136. That must be before 22nd July 2025. And if it is 3314 prison officers and etc., they don't have any exemption. So if yours is 31, what did you say?
6131.
6131. You don't fall within this exemption. Therefore, there should be no bar or restrictions. Okay. But let's talk later, please.
All right, Brian. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. We normally say na ya na yehwe. Anse na be ratio no na nije ahye wakoma mumma. Lawyer, when you busa say, please can I make an application here in the UK to bring my wife from Ghana?
Yes, you can. It depends on the leave or the status on which you are. If you are if you're a British citizen, you have indefinite leave to remain. You're an EU national with pre-settled or settled status. You are here with a refugee leave. Yes, you can apply to bring your partner to the UK. British, indefinite, EU national. Yes, you can. And also, you must meet the financial requirement of 29,000. You must show that you have enough accommodation for yourself and your wife, and some other requirements. You can bring your wife to join you here in the UK. We are happy to do that for you if all the requirements are met, because now when it comes to entry clearance for wives and husbands, I can proudly and confidently say, by the grace of God, we score about 99.9%. Because and so we make sure everything is in place. So our success rate with the entry clearance is almost 100%. Yes.
Yeda nyame ase ewo adwuma pa mo ye ede ema yen community no. Lawyer, when you busa say the sister eba krum ha no or the student visa ne ba obedu ye no any oba be in school no went me anko. What are the options available to ne sister no. In himself time also mefa mienu aka na afi mejaio.
Mate. Me so me by years, na several years ago, school man. And this sister near bet to me. Na school no, enya easy.
I know.
Easy.
It's not easy.
Because Uber Sikara now is old channel. Now you come and pay £18,000. Yeah, easy. So when to me go school now, the question is: has the university revoked? Has the university informed the Home Office to cancel his the sister's leave? If not, then that is fine. It means that or her legally. But someone cancel the leave now. I would advise say OMG office number now 0208 0165 384 0208 0165 384 0208 0165 384. Bra, Yentinase. I will give you some directions as to what can be done to regularize your stay in the UK. Nana, thank you.
Brani Yentinase. Na lawyer bechere okwan a obetimi afa so na watoto enyoma saa nso na me nso me ka se enche bia ye de date ni beba OT Singles Connect enche ye de date ni beba ni nyina ye be hiem bra ye hiem na lawyer ema ya kwan a ye betimi aye referral Mamenfa Zoom user Theodora wo de wabusa question akunti mamenfa Zoom user na emfa show ni brawie Zoom user mpacha ye tie.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Sorry, thank you for this opportunity. My question, my questions, it might sound like all over the place. Kakante, yana mpachomo bomina my organizing ye kaka. One is matise se nkofo bi wa ha omo ye omo ma nkofo bi sign ma omo. If you can say more free, be more so mumbe, hwehwem hwese omba papa ne yomo papa. Meaning say norm sisi ana say as and when almost feel say be being done no more free and and say isa and I just wanted to know. And then the second thing is me buy and me dia worry and buy. And within my wife 3 years, me buy me dia worry and buy. And then within the first year or so, and I'm jaya warrior, no, na me switch call student so, and I'm a choir nursing. Nyamia Dharma, maybe school. In fact, I've just got a few more weeks to go, na maybe. Me share juma me sheda nye ejuma, because I was hoping say biana me ria, me nye ejuma, ibiana me sponsorship, then my life never take you off from there. But as I mentioned, I'm my be concerned, and may she be so I'm in any keka or wagana. So I'm just thinking, say, what are my options, basically? I'm trying to say everything in tree, but tree I'm but all the way through.
It's okay.
All right, thank you.
Now also in any keka organ, as it never know organ.
Oh yeah, Juma or IT.
Or your British name or
David, British name,
Okay, so let's think about 100 first before you think about the Ghana one. Right, so where you course now, you have to go on the graduate route. If you're already on are you on the graduate route now?
Maybe I'll actually complete the course by September, God willing. So I have till December if I want 2 years, but obviously in January I get a year and a half.
Okay, so if you can go on that one, at least it gives you a year and a half to explore your options. That is one. But before that, once you complete the course and you can get a skilled worker sponsorship, either in IT, in hospitality, in care, or whatever, once you can get that, you are able to switch to the work route. If that doesn't work, then you can also switch to if there's a genuine relationship, you can again switch to that. Of course, again and again, there has to be a genuine relationship. The person has to be British, or they have to have indefinite leave to remain, or they must be an EU national. With that, you can switch to the partner route. So it is either you go on the graduate route to give you time to explore. Number 2, you go to the work route, which is a sponsorship license. Number 3, a relationship which is genuine. You can switch to any of those 3 whilst you are still in the UK. Thank you. Thank you.
But what maybe about
The second one, okay. Akwadadiano. Yes, Akwadadiano. I think I've spoken with about this some time ago. It will be by UK has 7 months. Wabe uba waha. Osi abu frani papa ya British citizen. Meanwhile, papa ne niga na tama onye nse ye. Deng na papa no any abu frani papa. Obi by UK have 5 months. 5 months. Wabe Osi abu frani papa ya British citizen. Papa ne niga na at the time she got pregnant. How can this be the case? How is this possible? And the akoswa ma nkrofo who say sana ekoso and the almost date na wo ba krom ha no mo date na wo abofra no no more calculation said the pregnancy was in 9 months. If it is 9 months, then it means that possibly the pregnancy took place in this country. If it is less than 9 months in the UK before the child was born, it means that the conception was before you came to the UK. And if the child's father was not in Ghana or that country when the pregnancy took place, then it raises question as to how can this man be the father of the child? Now, Omar Baby Bisa for pictures, supporting evidence to show that the man supports the child. When the woman was pregnant, pictures he's taken with her, etc., etc. And eventually they ask for DNA. If you can't provide a DNA, normal culture say we are sorry. The evidence we have or the information we have shows that he is not the father of the child. Normal revoke abofrani passport na passport gramo fama abofrani. Inti idea kosu. Mofra ya wom the past 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. Yeah, more passport. No, that is what is going on. The Home Office the passport office is going back and is doing this as we go along. So yes, it is true.
Like as and when.
Yes, I mean, they pick and choose. They pick and choose, and of course, it all depends on the information they have, the information available to them. That is when they make a decision. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, lawyer, what time ninti? Yemfa to the NC. Nyami Aduma next week. Say yen share Thursday. You be share on Ask the Lawyer, Miss Raymond. Today I want to ask a question. That's why I want to move on now. Very.
Me patcho me refi we say.
Yes, me too.
Go ahead and ask the question.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Tidera.
Me patcho na me say, lawyer patcho na me bisa say me kru no dia na me si me pese me onya nkrata wa fa me manu so no. Aware no, me betumi aye no wa ha na gi say kofi because no ni nkrata.
Obetumi aye every fie enkyere sa mo be kofi, obetumi aye every fie. Ebusuafo be bibia ma mo fie na omo dey check documents na brem wa ha. Unko Ghana, onu nso onko Ghana. Efia ware ebusuafo be bibia. In fact, Uba make sure documents now by here, the letter of authority or the power of attorney, the marriage certificate, the statutory declaration, the copy of your passport, copy of his passport, Ghana card of your representative, Ghana card of his representative, the registrar's letter, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs letter, the Judicial Service letter. I will show you every sample what has to be done so that you don't have to go. He doesn't have to go. It can be done from Ghana for you. It's a genuine document. It's acceptable in the UK. Yes.
Pacho that's it.
Yeah, Nancy.
Yeah, that's it. Was for a hanomo and a everybody who quite. Oh yeah, lawyer. Time
number. Nana Obi Bisa number no.
Yes,
Yo, I have 2 numbers. The office number no 0208 0165 384 0208 4. Yes. I mean, 0208 0165 384.
Okay.
And the mobile number is 079 31 411
411
042.
042. Okay. But me that's baby.
Yeah, now see, Ufre, no one yami or mobile, so please call the office. We are about seven lawyers and office staff here, so we'll be by far now. Right, that's it.
Let me try baby.
Okay. Now let me quickly run it up. I know there's some questions in the chat room. Good evening, Nana. My sister came. I've been able to answer that. Please, can I make an application here in the UK to bring my wife from Ghana? Yes, you can. I've answered that one. I'm on a spouse visa, but my husband has indefinite leave. What benefits would my baby get? Your husband who has indefinite leave can apply for the benefits for the children. You cannot, but your husband can because he is settled. He can apply for them. Child benefit and all the other benefits, he can apply for them. You cannot, he can do it for you. For the children, not you. Wouldn't be call application this wouldn't as a partner, but na on here. Can I get married here with my partner who does not have a stay in the UK? Yes, you can get married. Marriage is your human right, but it doesn't give you an immigration right. And yes, as for the marriage, you can marry here, but as to whether that will give you automatic right for him to stay in the UK, that is a different thing. Lawyer, do you roughly have an idea how much an adoption process can cost? Well, I can just briefly say it can cost over £10,000 because of the report they have to prepare back and forth. It can cost you way over £10,000 because even the certificate of eligibility alone is over £2,000, not refundable. Whether you succeed or not, they will not refund that money to you. It's £2,000, and then the other things can cost you a lot more. I'm on a spouse visa and currently in my first 2.5 years. Can I bring my 10-year-old daughter on visiting visa with the intention of her not going back? You don't need to bring her on visit visa. You can bring her to stay. There's a way we can do it. Appendix FM section EC-C. She can come to stay with you. She doesn't have to come on a visit visa. Nana, thank you. I'm grateful. That's a neighbor. I need to run. Thank you all. Bless you.
Bless you.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
At the honeymoon. I mean, my next week. You besign Asia. I was for so call you so and you may join you and show you. Make us in Yami Asia Munina. Chat room one so Zoom no so. Chat room one may the OT media diaspora community WhatsApp link at Honomo. Say Uniswa, join us there anytime we have any information within the community. We have any information from Taptap Send about the show. We post it there so they are also aware. And if you are not a member of the OT diaspora community network, but join us. Click on the link and you'll be able to join us. Meeting any Nana Kwame, Hanamo and a brebe me ho kwan, yadi jumedine ABC ene. Me dane me ho, me ba Taptap Send focus section, a section you didn't come out about Taptap Send, or any issue or any question about Taptap Send, ubiti mi ebusa na meyi ano ewo honomo ede amount. A class normally or tight nemu ewo sa jumedie na so bibinti ene A class entimi and joining intimate nemu ede amano. Intima misima bako me fan krato bako mienu entwam eno na chi no me the Taptap Send focus session ebe to aso se enche bia na de jumedie no aba ewie. Me da se me dane me ho aba. Producer.
The money and put me to wrap to say. From me send in a minute in Sabakandria and then one Taptap Send.
Yeah, Ebushanfo, we didn't did an akuma patchlewa one. They recommended Taptap Send that mama. And that's our father. Also, for baby. Now, Yabasa, our rating so yeah. Our A1. So, piano do Taptap Send. That all says you can find Taptap.
yɛbɔ ho de wɔkyerɛ amansan yɛbɔ ho de wɔkyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛwɔ akwantu mu yɛde sika kɔfie nie meyɛ mfɛmfa baabi a yɛbɛnu yɛn ho tap ɛdɛmu fua tap send in this aspect.
Tap deɛ no ana ɛkɔ.
Tap deɛ ɛnoa na yɛn nyinaa ɛyi
Piao.
Hello, this is Lawyer Wisdom of Wise Smart Solicitors. Join me this and every Friday on OT TV from 8 to 9 p.m. for all your UK immigration matters. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Yo, abusiafo sabre ebra yede Taptap Send focus section twaso de amount enche bia yede jumadi no ebeba wie we ebra or any question issue with Taptap Send account or ubetimi de aba ana or any suggestion be de ema tap nso a eno nso no ubetimi de aba yebefa ni nyina ewa hanom de amount anenti oma wonsa so wo zoom no so na ma nsa so a mefaw na ode question a wo no ede aba nti ma yemfa Amidu Abubakar Mbacho, or meet yourself na fa question no ebra why yetio
good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Me pacho last week 23rd send this kabe coffee 12.40 cent coffee ma nipa na me send man no actually na obaka kire me say the number no no more line no abloko nti scan untumi yi say me metuma ya bi ya metuma ya free hanoma ana me communicate or chat online ana nipa na obo me ya chat no say metuma ya but within 5 to 7 days but my anima now me
neighbor Amidu from MTN 14 days say put in a request for a reversal of your transfer now. It takes 14 days for us to hear from MTN. And anyama mienu and I said the mebusanye or say ni phone aye dien enti na block.
Na be passing a line on the number number one money or the register na block into you.
So my question is a enti na a block ya on you.
Ano asema o kacha me ano o say line no a block nti enye aduma biom nti men kan kire Taptap Send so much my year free ano omunye don't be a block.
Okay dear sometimes a happen any me nim o case enti no be after we no me the contact number bi be ma na wa contact no obetimi follow amount na there sometimes ye nua no mo Ghana no ebinie bi amemfa say MTN eno wa omokoje ye MTN loan wontua na fe wejai number no use se kobane SARS. I'm not saying say union sana ni de ntie enti na me busa say e ba ni say enti ena union no
mimi den tell me kura yam na ne say because number now was say okacha me say abroad no me send this kind of man 23rd but me hear transaction am fast come to me send man no yeah me send this come on the same kura on the 23rd April me send this come on. Okay.
Yeah.
20 the same 23rd na me send this come on 2 times in I work with me yeah but 23rd of June me send this come on okache me say ya na block into me scan me kura me ntia say me ni ko dey say me kura na me dwen say e bia scan say obi na man ya adwuma me na me twist kran man na o dey am nipa no.
Yeah.
Until we go argument says canon or per se then at the family no can say a block or say you to or casa be a minute like mean to me now
Yeah.
Asena,
Yeah.
and
There is an issue there. I'm
contacting
not.
say.
I can't conclude, but who's okay? I mean, who said there's an issue there? The TN say, oh, a problem with your SIM card and now your card. Your network provider hona abeko normal resolve the
Yes.
problem now. But untimi ka say prekopa number na block it. Number they block here. Call your network provider honom normal resolve it. But say ana sometimes you nuanum bi o honom a ebi okwaji loan o mpese obetua no agile number ni use o say block it. Sometimes say sanet ya sika no ekokotomu a network no nso no ebefa de atenika so bi. Ye kwa yen kwa yen sa enka sika no because akwa kote nika eso. But I'm not saying say sanet here. Enti no me mehwe o number no na mako zoom so na me de number bi amount on zoom on enti fa sa number no na ochia contact sa number no nyame adoma me gidi se obetimi aboa to look into the situation na say yade asika no eda so wo number no so ye reverse bi ya yes ye betimi a reverse within 14 working days but so also what the kind I reported that enti no number na me ma no contact na obetimi ahwe na emwa bi o bia no o de amount why
okay
enti no me send a message to you privately ewo o number no so enti no to bo na fasa number no na wa contact ni nyame ado yeah mami sima baako na me hwe
That's it.
Yo, and that's it. I was from Pamcho, Mama Missima Bakona. Me share Minia Beme. Okay, Abubakar, may send me number amount. Contact me later. Nah, yeah. But how UK animal? Abubakar, are you in the UK?
No, I'm not in UK. I'm in Italy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Number na me de be ma ono so Italy ntino. Send me number amount. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Na ma forward the number no at the amount. Why?
Okay. And the number on the app, the Taptap Send is not working because if I get a number there, I send a message, a mark to nobody respond. I call the number several times, nobody respond to me.
Abu for me number na open customer service numbers messenger and also at the account at the amount. Why?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Me that's it. Nyami show. Abusiafo say obi wo any other question be also ubetimi ede aba. So question be any or the anaje say and yebe ko entem na your football match be a timi akwa bi. Yo, so be any other question be there na madam wase say mwetimi enemy atna efimfiti asia ababesi sabre nyame enhira munyina abina nyame enhira amidu nyame enhira ana ani mikasa me bobodi na me mistake ahwa na mankobo obidi enti obi a woko isu up to this time bia no mikasa nyame enhira munyina nyame adoma ochina nana I can see nana adomako me amina na adomako ya na my one and only ana nana adomako amenhwe yo nyame enhira obi bia se enwumre mu atwen yen de ababesi sabre nyame adoma ochina ask the lawyer entimi emba so is say lawyer obeko baby enti nyame adoma next week Wednesday OT Health Talk na nyame adoma Thursday the time with Taptap Send at sign at the abro na Friday ask the lawyer and so atwaso at the amount Nancy meka OT singles connect or say untimi ntwen kra enche me the date no ebeba an evening of networking dodoɔ na no ɛbɛyɛ singles na woyɛ parents koraa na nso pɛ bi ama wo baby or Ghana and also cry no bitimi baby ye nyina yɛbɛhyia mu one evening and it will be lovely. I'll bring counselors, I'll bring speakers. It's a yebenya a futu when it comes to preparing for a marriage or relationship. It will be a very nice program that and it came to mind, and I think we can work on it together and make it happen before the summer ebetwam adiako. And it nyame kamu nyina ho nyame yadma next week mesande mo ahia meeting ene na Kwame Osaitu. Madam Wase makramo. A lovely weekend to you all. Bye.
So Christica Manian. Put me do rap just from me send them in a minute in Sabacandia and then one Taptap Send.
Yeah, Ebusiafo, we didn't did an akuma patchlewa one. They recommended Taptap Send mama. And that's how for for baby. Yabasa, our rating so yeah. Our A1 into pian road to Taptap Send. That also is a for Taptap.
Yɛbɔ de wɔkyerɛ amansan yɛbɔ de wɔkyerɛ Ghana for say yɛwɔ akwantu ne yɛde sika kɔfie nie me yɛn fɛmfa baabi a yɛbɛnu yɛn ho Taptap ɛdɛmu fua Taptap Send in this street
the Taptap de no ana
Taptap de ɛno na yɛ nyinaa ɛyi
piao